Welcome to the study of corporate strategy. In the previous section, I shared a news report about Huawei. The title is "Where is Huawei Headed After Chip Shortage?" In this section, we still start with two news reports about Huawei. The title of the first news is "Huawei's sell-off of Honor is a strategic choice." According to this news, Huawei announced that it would sell off its smartphone brand, Honor. Many see this measure as a no alternative but have to move in the face of US sanctions. According to the news report, selling Honor at a fair price would provide some decent cash flow for Huawei to focus more on its core businesses and inject funds to the company's strategic development and the future. The other news is that on the opening day of the 2021 Shanghai Auto Show, Huawei, together with a Chinese electric vehicle startup, Series, launched a new model. The Series Huawei Smart Selection F5. These cars can be purchased from Huawei's online shopping mall. It announced that Huawei is entering into car industry. From the above news, we can find some answer to the question, where is Huawei headed after chip shortage? And such strategic measures belong to corporate level strategies. In this section, we will focus on corporate strategies. A corporate strategy determines what businesses a company is in or wants to be in, and what it wants to do with those businesses. A corporate strategy is based on the mission and the goals of the organization and determines the roles of that each business unit of the organization will play. For most organizations, there are three types of corporate strategy. There are growth strategy, stability strategy, and retrenchment strategy. Growth strategy is used when an organization wants to expand the number of the markets or products, either through its current business or through new business. Stability strategy means that an organization continues to do what it is currently doing. Examples of a stability strategy include continuing to serve the same clients by offering the same product or service, maintaining market share, and sustaining the organization's current business operations. This strategy is characterized by the absence of significant changes. Rechargement strategy is designed to address declining performance. It means that the organization will reduce its size or cancel some business, just as what Huawei did to its smartphone business. Usually, organizations may pursue a combination strategy. That is, one part of the organization may be pursuing a growth strategy, while another part is retrenching. For most organizations, keeping stability or retrenching is just a temporary choice, and achieving sustained growth is organization's ultimate goal. So next, let's focus on the growth strategy. Usually, organizations can grow by four types of strategies. They are concentration strategy, vertical integration strategy, horizontal integration strategy, or diversification strategy. An organization that grows using concentration strategy focuses on its primary line of business. The organization develops its business by increasing the number of products offered or markets served in this primary business. Intel is a typical company using this growth strategy. It focuses on cheap products and services. Now, Intel has become the world's largest chip maker and one of the most admired companies in the world. A company also may choose to grow by vertical integration, either backward, forward, or both. In backward vertical integration, the organization becomes its own suppliers, so it can control its inputs. For example, China's company Xiaomi has taken a stake of about 6% in a chip designer, VeriSilicon. As a smartphone maker, Xiaomi's intention of entering chip industry is to control the critical inputs. In forward vertical integration, the organization becomes its own distributor and is able to control its own outputs. For example, Apple has more than 400 retail stores worldwide to distribute its products. In horizontal integration, a company grows by combining with competitors. For example, DiDi merged with Uber China. Western media reported that investors behind these two companies have been pushing them to end the fight in Chinese market. Because both companies have spent a lot of money to gain loyalty from users. According to a blog post, Travis Kalanick, the CEO of Uber, said Uber and DiDi are investing billions of dollars in China, and both companies have yet to turn a profit there. Getting to profitability is the only way to build a sustainable business that can best serve Chinese riders, drivers, and cities over the long term. So, horizontal integration is not only a way to grow business, but an effective method to alleviate the competition pressure and increase organizations' profit rate. Finally, an organization also can grow through diversification. Diversification can be either related or unrelated. Related diversification happens when a company combined with other companies in different but related industries. For example, Google has acquired a number of businesses, including YouTube and Motorola Mobility, although this mix of businesses may seem odd. All these businesses are related to and able to take advantage of Google's information search capabilities and efficiencies. Unrelated diversification is when a company combines with firms in different and unrelated industries. For example, for Huawei, entering into car business is an unrelated diversification. When organizations pursue diversification strategy, they are trying to find new growth opportunity and seek for new profit growth point. The last topic for this section is how corporate strategies are managed. When an organization has a number of businesses, managers need to manage this collection or portfolio of businesses. BCG Matrix was created by the Boston Consulting Group as a popular tool for corporate to manage its portfolio of businesses. According to this method, organizations' businesses can be classified into 4 types: stars, cash crops, question marks, and dogs. In the matrix, The horizontal axis represents relative market share, and the vertical axis indicates anticipated market growth. After a business unit is evaluated using a SWOT analysis, it could be placed in one of the four categories. Cash cow is a business that has a large market share in a mature, slow-growing industry. Cash cows require little investment and generate cash that can be used to invest in other business units. Star is a business unit that has a large market share in a fast-growing industry. Stars may generate cash, but because the market is growing rapidly, they require investment to maintain their lead position. If successful, a star will become a cash cow when its industry matures. Question mark refers to a business unit that has a small market share in a high-growth market. These business units require resources to grow market share, but whether they will succeed and become stars is unknown. Dog is a business unit that has a small market share in a mature industry. A dog may not require substantial cash, but it ties up capital that could be deployed elsewhere, for example, deployed in the star business. Unless a dog has some other strategic purpose, it should be liquidated. If there is little prospect for it to gain market share. The BCG matrix helps organizations identify which businesses offered high potential and which were a drain on organizational resources. The matrix also provides a framework for allocating resources among different business units and allows managers to compare many business units at a glance. Okay, that's all for this section. Thank you.